Sorry about that.
Okay, so are you wanting to read out of Dream of Courage?
Yeah, sure. So, as always, it's with a novel that's so packed full of things. It's a difficult choice to sort of like choose what you're going to read. So, obviously, you don't want to give too much away. But what I thought I'd read a small snippet from the time when Robert and John actually arrive in Leeds. All right, so Leeds was obviously founded on wool, and it's a very busy place that they're not used to after coming from a very small village in Howth. All right, so the outskirts of Leeds greeted them warily after a long journey. The city's expanse unfurling before them like a tapestry woven with threads of life's complexities. John's awe mirrored Robert's confidence as they navigated through a metropolis fueled by stories of its woolen past. The whispers of John Pickshells painted a city built on deceit and promise, a place where dreams could either flourish or fray. They made their way across the bridge, over the river, and past the burgage plots. People out front sold chickens, vegetables, and piglets, bred on their plots out back. They passed the toffs, the small wooden houses which sat at the front. They were very compact and close together, the timbers deeply scarred with rat holes teeming with life. The houses opposite each other were so close in the narrow alleyways, occupants could reach out and touch hands. Some houses were made of stone, and the odd rich tradesman owned a slanted tiled roof. A network of dark laneways and alleyways ran diagonally off the main street. There were hidden shanties and hovels. Sick, coughing, roughly clad children hung about outside. Above Kirkgate end stood Moot Hall. Robert was impressed with the building. How beautiful, he thought to himself. Hidden alleys and bustling markets painted a tableau of contrasts, opulence and squalor woven into the fabric of everyday life. Vibrant shanties and hovels stood alongside the affluent homes of tradesmen, the very air carrying the symphony of life's diverse ballad. Singers, beggars, and rogues composing an ensemble that mirrored the soul of the city. Noxious fumes came from tanning sheds, and the stench from dung pots left in the streets by rakers made them cough. Pigeons flew out from under the eaves of the old houses, and the droppings left white streaks on the door and wattle walls below. Beggars, ballad singers, street vendors, disabled soldiers, rogues, vagabonds, and prostitutes went about their business, some in plain view, others not. In Leeds, the availability of money and valuables grew, and the size of the vagabond population provided ample prospects to make a dishonest living. Overhanging houses kept light out and the smell of dung, rubbish, and excrement in. A wily tammy cat sat on a step waiting for his feed to dart out from the pile of rubbish and fishies in the middle of the lane. Robert strolled up to a potato badger selling outside the front of his toft. "Oi, where's the best place to stay around here?" He glanced up. "Just up a nick in Briggate. The White Locks, the Ship Inn, and the Swan closed courteous for our Lord Cromwell. Just down the road, way at Nag's Head at the corner of Commercial Street and Albion Place. Good brew in there," he drawled. "Right, ya. Come on, John. Good day to you. The Nag's Head it is." They traipsed down the narrow lane, then saw the wooden sign for the tavern. Nag's Head, their haven for the night, a refuge and a vantage point from which to observe the intricate dance of humanity. The swaying sign creaked as if welcoming them into the fold, a reminder that within the city's depths, destinies and encounters awaited, some kind and others sinister. A drunk old man staggered toward them. He was not in a good way as he staggered on approach. As he got closer, he lost his balance and bumped into Robert, who tried to stop him from falling. "You all right there, old man?" Robert kindly supported him. The man mumbled something incoherently and steadied himself, holding onto Robert to steady himself. Robert turned his head away from his rank brewer's breath. The drunkard staggered down the laneway under the arch, then disappeared into the hustle and bustle of the crowd.
That was very good.
Very good. Wow.